Greetings, Cancer. This is your reading for the full moon in Aries, which is on the 8th, 9th. It's just a couple of days away now. So let's see what the storyline is for this lunation. Please like, share, subscribe. It really helps to allow these videos to be seen by more people. And also remember, these are very general, intuitive tarot. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and do check out the collective reading, which was sort of interesting, I think. And yeah, let's just see, Cancer, what's in store at the moment. We just need a few more cards to come forward for you. Let us see. Okay. All right. And if you haven't watched this channel before, we always go through and clarify these initial cards. And then I'll pull a Brian Froud, Pixie and Fairy. What have we got hiding under that? Pixie and Fairy card and a rock, mineral, crystal piece of wisdom or guidance for you. We're coming out here with the Five of Cups, Cancer. There may have been a recent disappointment, possibly, but there's still these two cups here, and of course we do focus on the three that are spilt on some situation possibly that didn't work in the way that we would have wanted or expected. So we kind of, digest this. We all know what melancholy is and disappointment, but in saying that, all the fives are kind of like an opportunity, Cancer, to possibly shift your perspective. So it's, in fact, quite a good thing, quite a positive thing. We have the Four of Swords after that. So just take some time out, just relax, take it easy. Easier said than done sometimes, but I mean, if we can't offer that to ourselves, no one else is probably going to. So the concept of self-care and rest, a lot of information can come to us in the state of the Four of Swords, where we are really just retreating for a little bit and taking it easy. And you might be feeling the need to do that at this time, at this full moon time. Like, there's a lot of tension in the air at the moment. There's a feeling of a kind of building up of energy, or of building up time as we're moving pretty quickly, it feels like, towards the end of this year, which is amazing, isn't it? It's like, as we always say, where's this year gone? But so you might be feeling the need for a little bit of rest and respite, and doing the things that you enjoy doing, and just taking it easy in your own stride, Cancer. We have then the moon, of course, excuse me, this is the full moon period. And yeah, you might have this, if there are any feelings of disappointment or something didn't work out, you might find that as we move through October, that in fact, actually it wasn't as, it's turned out to be quite advantageous for you. I say that because we've got, these two came out together, and the Three of Discs was underneath the Queen of Cups. Three of Discs being a very productive card, in terms of other people, you getting together with other people and creating something new, collaborative work or efforts. And of course, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Cups is interesting, I always feel, because there is a level of, the Queen of Cups knows, for want of a better word, her own boundaries. But she's got this, but she can always have this sort of constantly refilling cup, like, because it's sort of self-generated. And I think beyond the other external things in our world that fill our cup, she's a very powerful queen in that emotional sense. This could be having positive impacts on this Three of Discs here that you might not expect this, whatever that may well be, but it's a creation of something new, that's for sure, and new foundations. Then we have the Four of Wands, homecoming, the place where you belong. Everything, it's like the icing on the cake. Everything is as it should be, and it's pretty damn good. And it is pretty damn good, these cards for you, Cancer. So let's go through and we'll clarify. I'll just give these a really good shuffle. So let us clarify for Cancer today. Clarify for Cancer. The Five of Cups. Yeah, there could have been something recently or at the moment that part of shedding an old thing, part of, shedding old emotional states sometimes even in order to bring in the new. It becomes pretty clear when we've got death with that Five of Cups. We're really overcoming, or we have overcome something, and it's there's been a sort of transformative experience in here. This is why we have that idea of rest and respite after such events. Rest and respite. And 'cause Cancer, being a watery creature as well, we've got the Princess of Cups. We're kind of, with the Princess of Cups and the Queen of Cups in here on the other side of the moon, this reading is sort of split into prior to this full moon and then post full moon. You'll start to see some developments occurring here that you may well, and they're really positive, you may not be seeing that at the moment. Don't deny the power here of your imaginings, of the information that can come to you in the Four of Swords when you are in rest, respite, taking it easy, taking care of yourself. There's a lot of inspiration to be had with this Princess. It is a muse card, an artistic muse, creative muse, and that covers all areas of life. So enjoy that when it's coming through, and it is coming through, or will be. It's part of the second chapter here, because it's definitely split into two. This reading, let's just look at this moon card, and I keep thinking of it as a full moon. What have we got? We've got the 8. We've got 2 8s actually. The 8 of Discs. We've got the 8 of Cups. We're operating very much in the tangible world. We've got a great level of objectivity here, Cancer. Very important, as I keep saying, to go with the flow at the moment, to just take it easy, follow your instincts. Emotional objectivity and working hard. obviously these little flowers in here, you know, you want to protect them when you're offering them out to the world. This is happening anyway. This is just, you're on track, you know. You are on track, and it's bringing in something pretty interesting. Let's look at the Three of Discs here. For Cancer, please, the Three of Discs. Yeah, you're in a really good position, Cancer. We've got the Knight, very fast in terms of a earthy Knight. Wow, that's a bit noisy. Fast in terms of managing. In fact, you might be in the role of a sort of management position here, in terms of this, working with others, working with, creating some new foundation for something. I mean, you might be building a new home, you know, it could be anything, and you've had a setback or two. But this Knight is a wonderful manager. And you would say manager with a heart, you know, with this Queen. Very, very efficient. You know, it's honey that catches the bee, isn't it? What's that saying? Yeah, honey catches the bees. Is it? Something like that. You know, it's better to be, you know, to offer something sweet catches those. You know what I mean? Anyway, there is a saying. And with that Knight, we have the Strength card in the Thoth deck. It's called Lust. It is getting a real good firm grip on our mental state, our mental health, I guess you could say, as well. The difference between, you know, ego and, you know, what is conscious, what's not overly conscious. It's understanding the machinations of the mind and being in control of that and managing that. And that is a key factor in being able to work successfully with others, Cancer, as well. And you are doing that. Let us look at the Four of Wands, please. You know, we get the Three of Discs again. You know, it could be, building a house. It could be also building of a relationship at the same time. We've got the Ace. I just wanted to get another card. The Ace of Wands flew out. There's something in here that you're really, really passionate about. But you've had to let something go in order to... You've had to let something go that was disappointing. And now we're just moving through this lunation of the full moon. On the other side, it will start to become very clear what your place, what your position is in the events that unfold. And it's really positive, Cancer. Let's get a Brian Froud, Pixie and Fairy. It's really positive. Yep. Master Maker flew out. It's as if you've been marked for something very special here, Cancer. This is the little Master Maker. And to achieve levels of mastery, whether in the mind and in all spheres of the human entity, we experience a lot of trial to get to this point. It's like a blacksmith, you know, beating and burning themselves, but then they end up with this glorious, I don't know, candelabra or something, you know, or stairway or ornate fence. We get a few burns and a few cuts and scrapes along the way, but we actually become very masterful. I think that is what is occurring here. And so don't lose faith. The key here is to offer yourself at this time a large level of self-care. And that will birth you out. Now, in the rock mineral crystal deck, we have obviously the 4 element cards. For you, Cancer, we have Earth coming out, abundance, fertility, harvesting, and logic. If you thought something was lost, think again, Cancer. On that note, thanks for joining me, Cancer. Enjoy this downtime, rest during the full moon. And do check out the collective reading, and also there's some short readings for all 4 elements, the crossroads readings. You might find them of interest. On that note, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time, Cancer. Okay, ka kite, bye.